The problem was not the master cylinder. The problem was the slave cylinder. This C-clip had fallen out. Somehow it must have jammed in there because this push rod was bent. That clip at the end was missing. This was all jammed together, and this end point was all marred up. I'm gonna find a piece and insert a photo now. Here's the slave cylinder. You can see, this is the way I found it. Look how marred up that end is. I don't know if you can see that. Make sure my lens is clear. It's kind of humid out here. I don't think that's normal. The fact that this was bent, this clip is missing. This is supposed to be sitting in much further. And it wasn't rusty, it got rusty from sitting out in the rain here. But this was detached. So I don't know what went on in here, how this got off of there, how this got bent. And you can see how chewed up the end is. That may be normal because it was bent. It was just sitting in the pocket on an angle. So I don't know. We're gonna put the new one in, see what happens. So what I'm doing is, I don't know if you can see this, pumping the slave cylinder. The idea is pump any air back up and let it refill with fluid only. And it's not exactly easy. Pretty hard to pump. And I can still feel air in there. Just let it slowly open back up. Yeah, you can feel the air compresses a little differently than the fluid. So I still think there's air in there. Still spongy at the start. Right there. Moves real easy. That's compressing the air. And then the rest of it is pumping fluid. As you can see, there's a little access panel on the side here. And right in here is the actual arm that goes into the bell housing to disengage and re-engage the clutch. And the piston mounts right here. That's where the slave cylinder bolts up. Mounting tab. I'm using a 13mm deep socket and an extension. A swivel, and then an extension to get me out here where there's more room to work the ratchet. So, pretty simple. Everything's 13mm. The brake line is 13mm. The hydraulic clutch line. The bleeder valve's 13mm. These two nuts, 13mm. Same thing on the top side. So, pretty simple. Alright, here's what I found. I've been doing some self-education on this clutch system, and here's the old slave cylinder. I don't know if you can see down in there. There's a small hole. There's a big hole, small hole. This hole right here was clogged. It was clogged with a little fleck, I think, of burnt or just debris. But I think it was from the burnt hydraulic fluid. As you can see, I put my own heat shield on here. The hydraulic clutch lines are really close to that header. So I wrapped it, taped it, and then I put that sheet metal on there. But anyway, a little trunk clogged. This new one that I just bought, brand new, was not letting any fluid go. I found this is actually a sparkler. I poked it right in there, boom, the fluid started flowing. I bled the entire hydraulic line. Then I reinstalled the slave cylinder and it immediately pumped up. And now I have a clutch. Oh, all right. I got to give it a little test drive, make sure everything's good.
Lucky.
What'd you say? I understand some of your baby talk, but not all of it. All right. According to Doug over at SV Seeker, you need to spend a lot more time filming your face, not just your hands while you're working. And of course, I got my little helper here. But it's the end result of the clutch. We'll see what we can do. I live in Florida, by the way. That's why shoes are optional. It's hot all year round. Winter is 2 weeks long, dispersed over 2 months. And it only ever gets down to, say, 42. All right, here's the clutch. Oh, it's going in and out of gear, no problem. I'll see where the engagement is. See if we can see the street. Whoa, it's right away. There still may be a little air in the line because it used to engage pretty much a little bit higher than it is now. But I'll take that. This truck is undrivable without a clutch. I had an old Ford Straight 6 that I could drive without the clutch, because you could just turn the key and it would start up in gear. This truck, not so much. I'd crank from here down to those trash cans before it would fire up. And that can't be good for the starter motor. All right, well, that completes this old shitbox edition Chevy truck. Still running strong, still runs good. She's got about 112,000 miles on her. And pretty soon the camper's going on. Oh, I got a new addition too for you guys. Vroom vroom. All right. And I can't wait to get some new wheels. I hate those rims. Hate them, not my style at all. They came with the truck. I bought the big jumbo tires. I thought it would give it a nice NASCAR look, but it makes me hate the rims even more. I want to get some of them steel rims with the holes in them. I think they're called soft 8s. I think they're gonna look nice on there. 17.95 is the biggest rim I can get, and I think that would give it the NASCAR look I'm after. So that's all for now. Thanks guys for tuning in. I'm trying to get this channel going, trying to keep regular videos coming, and I thank you guys for you know, liking and subscribing. I keep getting more subscribers. Like every couple of days there's another subscriber. That's awesome. It's important. And there's a couple guys that are regulars. You like and comment all the time, and I especially want to thank you. So let me get back to being a grandpa. Take care of this kid over here wasting water. River, say goodbye. Say goodbye to the camera. Say goodbye to the camera. Say bye-bye, camera. Bye. Bye.